Hi guys, welcome to Genius Making Machine. Today we are going to revise 50 GCSE Maths exam questions which are very important for non-calculator exams. So let's go through the questions straight away. So our first question is 2 over 7 plus 1 over 5. So you can simplify it here. So my way of working is if you can multiply 5 times 2. So 5 times 2, that is 10. Then you can multiply 7 times 1, that is 7, and bottom two number 7 times 5 is 35. So basically you are multiplying this way, and bottom two number. So 10 plus 7 is 17 over 35 here. So the first answer is 17 over 35. If you see next question, it is given 1, 2 over 3 and division sign 3 over 4. So let's change it into fraction. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2, 5. So it is 5 over 3 division sign and 3 over 4. So what we need to do, first fraction remains the same, change this division sign with multiplication sign and flip it. So it is 4 over 3. After that you multiply top numbers and bottom number. So 5 times 4 is 20 and 3 times 3 is 9. Yeah. So if you want to change it into mixed fraction, so you can write down 2 over 9. So 9 times 2 is 18 plus 2, 20 over 9. So this answer is 2 over 9. So these questions are really important for your non-calculator exam. If you see another question here, work out 30 plus 12. 30 plus 12, if you add it, so it will be 30 plus 12, that is 42, and 5 plus 3 is 8. You can always write your answer in mixed fraction. So 8 times 5 is 40. Now 2 left. So 2 over 8, that is your answer here. Now here it is 2 over 5 plus 1 over 4. So again it is 2 over 5 plus 1 over 4. So you can cross multiply. Just simple. 4 times 2 is 8. Put plus sign. Multiply this. 5 times 1 is 5. And bottom two number. 5 times 4 is 20. So 8 plus 5, that is 13 over 20. Okay. Now if you see here B part, 2 to the power minus 3. So this is the rule. If a to the power minus n and you bring it in the denominator, then it will be 1 upon a to the power n. So similarly 2 to the power minus 3, you can write down 1 upon 2 to the power 3, and 2 to the power 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. So it will be 1 over 8. Next question here. Let's now work out 2 over 5 plus 1 over 2, and she wrote this 2 over 10. So let's write down here 2 over 5 plus 1 over 2. So if you multiply by 2 here, okay, and multiply by 2 here, so this fraction will be 4 over 10, and here if you multiply by 5 and 5, so it will be 5 over 10. Okay, so if you see, instead of here, what mistake she has done, yeah, so 4 plus 5, that is 9 over 10. So the answer of 3 by 10 is wrong. This is the wrong answer. Correct answer is 9 by 10, and this working you can show. Describe one mistake that Litna has done. So one mistake, if you see here it is 2 and his 10. So if you multiply by 2, so then this number should turn into 4. Yeah. And this number should turn into 5. So this is the mistake she has done. So you can write down here. So in first fraction here, she should have written 4, and here she should have written 5. Yeah, written 4, and in next step she should have written 5. Okay, nice and easy. Now if you see here, they've worked out 1 over 2 5 over 3. So let's write down here. So 2 times 1 is 2 and 3. So it should be 3 over 2. 3 times 5 is 15 and 1 16 over 3. Okay, so what they have done, so they have multiplied 1 times 5 is 5 and 1 by 2 times 1 by 3, that is 1 by 6, and they have written 5 1 by 6. So if you see, this 3 and 3 will be cancelled out. 16 divided by 2, it will be 8 here. So the answer 5 1 by 6 is wrong. Describe the mistake that Dave has made. So which mistake he has done? So if you see, he has multiplied 1 times 5 is 5 and 1 by 2 times 1 by 3. So he can change it into mixed fraction to proper fraction. Yeah, so he can change mixed fraction into proper fraction. Yeah, so he should have written 2 times 1 is 2 and 3 by 2. Okay, so should to here it is improper fraction. Yeah, improper fraction, right? Yeah, so this is the mistake he did it. Yeah, now here question number 5. If you see the diagram ABCD is a square, so if this is radius r and this is radius r, so we are taking this triangle. Okay, so if you take, right down, this is r and 8, so apply Pythagoras theorem. So it will be r square plus r square equal to 8 square. So it will be 2r square equal to 64, and r square is 64 divided by 2 is 32. So we got r square, or you can say r is square root of 32. So we need to calculate the shaded area. This yellow area we need to calculate shaded area. So how we can calculate the shaded area? From circle, from area of circle, that is pi r square, if we take away area of a square, so pi r square, so pi radius r square is 32. Yeah, so pi times 32, and area of a square is 8 times 8, side times side, that is 8 times 8 64. So 32 pi 3.14 times 32, and it will be 3.14 times 32 minus 64. Yeah, and we can multiply this 3.14 times 32. So we can multiply here 3.14 times 32. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6. Now 3 times 4 is 12, carry 1. 3 times 1 is 3 and 1 4. 3 times 3 is 9. If you add them, so it will be 6 4 10. Yeah, so it will be 100.48 here. So 100.48, take away 64. So let's take away 100.48, and that is 64.00 minus it. So it will be 8 4, 10 take away 4 is 6, and 9, so 9 take away 6 is 3. So 36.48 here. What was the unit here? Unit is centimeter square, so we can put 36.48 centimeter square. That is the shaded area. Okay, now let's see next question, question number 6. So here they are saying there are two rectangles. So all the measurements are in centimeter, and the area of rectangle A is equal to the area of rectangle B. So area of rectangle A will be length times width. So it will be 4x times, this is time sign, 2.5, and area of rectangle is here 2x minus 3 times 7. Yeah, so when you multiply 4 times 2.5, so it will be 10x. It will be 7 times 2 is 14x, and 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, so if you do plus 21 both side, okay, So we have got 10x plus 21 equal to 14x. Yeah. Now if we do minus 10x both side, so we have got 21 equal to 4x. Okay, so divide by 4 both sides, so 21 over 4. Half of 21 is 10.5, half of 4 is 2, and half of 10.5 is, so we can write down 5.25. Yeah, so x is 5.25. So work out the perimeter of the rectangle B. So rectangle B, so it is 5.25. So this measurement will be 2 times 5.25 minus 3. So 2 times 5.25, if you double it, 5.25 and 5.25, so it will be 50 and 10.50. So 10.50 take away 3. So 10.50 take away 3. 0, 5. So it is 750. So this side is 750 and this is 7. So perimeter will be double of 7.50, that is 15, and double of 7 is 14, and if you add, so it will be 29. Okay, 29. So perimeter will be 29. So that's your answer. Now next question. Okay, so here is a vector question. So vector question, you need to calculate b minus 2a. So let's write down here b minus 2a. So b is basically 4 and 2. Let's write down 4 and 2. This minus sign. 2a. So minus 2a is 3 and minus 7. So multiply by 2 inside. So it will be 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times minus 7 is minus 14 here. Now, so 4 take away 6 is minus 2. 2 take away minus and minus becomes plus. 2 plus 14, that is 16. So answer is minus 2 and 16. Next question. Okay, so Gary drove from London to Sheffield, and it took him 3 hours at an average speed of 80 kilometer. So let's suppose this is Gary. Yeah, so Gary, he drove from, suppose this is London to Sheffield. I'm writing in short Sheffield. Yeah, let's write down full SHE double FIELD Sheffield. Yeah, so speed is 80 kilometer per hour. So unit, remember, kilometer per hour, and time is 5 hours. So we can calculate distance. So we know this formula. Okay, speed, distance, and time. So we need to calculate distance. So distance is equal to speed times time. Speed is 80, time is 5, so it will be 400 kilometer. Yeah, this is 400 kilometer. Now Lynn, this is for Lynn, she took 5 hours. Yeah, she took 5 hours. So here time is 5 hours and distance remains the same, that is 400 kilometer. So what will be the speed? So speed is distance over time. So 400 divided by 5, that is 80 kilometer per hour. So work out the Lynn's average speed from London to Sheffield. So it is speed is 80 kilometer per hour. So this will be the speed for Lynn. Now, if Lynn did not drive along the same roads as Gary, explain how this could affect your answer to part A. So here it is saying, if Lynn did not drive along the same, so his her average speed will be different. Average speed will be different. Okay, and Yes, average speed will be different here. So that will be your one answer for this question. Here is a star shaped. So the star shape is made from a regular hexagon. Hexagon means 6 sides and 6 configurant equilateral triangles. So this line is really important. 6 configurant equilateral triangles. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 configurant. Now, if we can join them here, okay. So if we can join them, got stuck 1 minute. So let's join them from this triangle to this triangle. Okay. So 6. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So total triangles we have 12. Yeah. So total triangles are 12, and their area of the star shape is 96. So total area is 96. So area of one triangle, area of one triangle, 96 divided by 12. So 12 times 8. So area of one triangle is 8. Work out the area of the regular hexagon. So regular hexagon. So how many triangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 triangles. So area of regular hexagon. Regular means all sides are equal. So there are 6 triangles. So 6 times 8, that is 48 centimeter square. Yes. Now let's go for another question. Question number 10. Here, a sprinter runs a distance of 200 meter in 15 seconds. So distance is 200 meter and time is 25 seconds, and your answer should be in meter per second here. So what will be the average speed? So speed equal to distance over time. So distance is 200 and 25. Yeah. Okay. So we can simplify it like divide by 5. So it will be 5 and it will be 40. 40 divided by 5, that is 8. So it will be 8 meter per second. Yeah. Similarly, question number 11. Emily drives 186 miles in 3 hours. So here distance is 186 miles. Always write the unit. And time is 3 hours. What is the average speed? So average is again distance over time. So it will be 186 divided by 3. So it will be mile per hour. So if you want to cancel it by 3, so 3 times 6 is 18 and 3 times 2 is 6. Or you can simply divide 186 by 3. You will get 62 mile per hour. Yeah. Sarah drives at an average speed of 50 mile per hour. So here speed is given 58 mile per hour and time is given 4 hours, and you need to calculate the distance. Yeah. So we know this triangle is speed, distance, and time. So distance is speed times time. So speed is 58 miles per hour and time is in hours only. So 58 times 4. So 4 times 8 is 32, carry 3. 4 times 5 is 20 and 3, 23. So 232 miles. Yeah. That will be your answer. Next question, question number 12. Here, Toby invested for 2 years. So amount he has invested. So before we move to the question, we can I can explain you the formula. A equal to P 1 plus R over 100 to the power n. Yeah. So this is your formula. This is amount invested. P is the amount invested. A is the amount after years, whatever you will get. R is the rate and N is the time. So let's write down here. R is rate, N is time, P amount invested and A amount after a year. Yeah, you can write this formula in this way as well. A equal to P 1 plus and it will be 0.01 R to the power time. So if you see, this amount is invested like 7,500, 1 plus 0.01 and rate is 4. 0.01 times 4 and for 1 year. So if it is 2 year, then we'll put 2. If it is 3 year, we'll put 3. Yeah, so it is for 1 year. So 7,500 times 4 times 1, it will be 0.04. 0.04 if you add, so it will be 1.04. And you can multiply. Yeah, so the quicker way of multiplying is you can just multiply 75 with 1.04 and add 2 zeros. Yeah, so I'm multiplying as it is non-calculator. So 75 if you multiply with 1.04, so 5 times 4 is 20. Yeah, so let's do it. So 5 times 4 is 20, 5 times 1 is 5, 7 times 4 is 20, 7 times 4 is 28. Okay, so and 7 times 1 is 7. Yeah, so it will be 0, 8 and 2 10, carry 1, 5 and 2 7 and 1 8 and 7 8 0 0. Okay, so it will be, I have multiplied, see, 75 and 1.04, 7 8 0 0, and there are other 2 zeros, so let's put 2 zeros, and point was after 2 places, so you can put point here. Okay, so it will be 7800, 7,800. Yeah, so that should be your answer here. Now if you see minus 3 to the power 3, minus 3 to the power 3 means minus 3 times minus 3 times minus 3. So if you multiply minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, and 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 3 is 27. Minus 27 is your answer. Now next one is 3 by 5 minus 2. So here is a rule. If a over b to the power minus m, so you just flip it, b over a, then power will be positive. So this is the rule. Now 3 over 5 to the power minus 2, so if we flip it, 5 over 3, then power will be positive, and then you can write down 5 times 5 and 3 times 3. So 5 times 5 is 25 and 3 times 3 is 9. Now next question here, a piece of wire is 240 centimeter long. So this piece of wire which is 240 centimeter long, Peter cuts 245 centimeter lengths of the wire, so he cuts 245 centimeters. So suppose this is and this is, so this is 45 centimeter and this is 45 centimeter. So how much is left? 240 and 45, that is 90 if you take away, so this is left. So 14 take away 9 is 5, 150. So 150 centimeter left. So this is now left over, 150 centimeter left. Now he then cuts the rest of the wire into as many 40 centimeter lengths as possible. Yeah, so how many lengths are possible? So what we are going to do now, so we'll divide 150 centimeter by 40 centimeters, so 0 and 0 cancel, 15 divided by 4, so 15, half of 15 is 7.5 and half of 4 is 2, and half of 7.50, it will be 3.75. yeah, so basically, so he will cut how many lengths, how many 40 centimeter lengths? It will be 3 lengths. Yeah, he will cut 3 lengths. Now next question, find x if x plus 4 over 3. So basically what you need to do, put it a bracket here, multiply 7, 7 times x is 7, 7 times 3 is 21, so I have cross multiplied here. Now multiply here. 4 times x is 4x, 4 times 5 is 20. Yeah. Let's do minus 21 both sides. So 7x equal, this is cancelled, 4x minus 21 and minus 20. So it will be minus 41. Let's do minus 4x both sides. So minus 4x here, minus 4x. So it will be 3x. It is cancelled and minus 41. So x you can write down minus 41 over 3. So that should be your answer. And if you want, you can change it into mixed fraction as well. Otherwise, you can leave as it is here. X is minus 41 over 3. Now, work out the volume of the cone if the radius of the cone is 10 centimeter. So radius is given 10 centimeter. Height is given 10 centimeter. And you need to calculate the volume of cone. Volume of cone formula is 1 over 3 pi r square h. So 1 over 3 pi is 3.14. Okay, r square, r is 10, 10 square is 100. Okay, and times h, h is also 10. So if you divide 3.14 by 3, so I am dividing this. So 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, and this point, and here is 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. 2 left. So I'm dividing 3.14 divided by 3. So 3 times 1 is 3. Then 0.1 and 4. Yeah. So let's take 3.14. If you divide by, so you can divide it, because I am assuming this is as a non-calculator, so it will be 1 and 4. So put here 0, and 3 times 4 is 12. Yeah, so it will be 1.04 times by 1000. Yeah, so it will be 104 followed by 3 zeros, and point will be here. So 1040. So it will be 1040 centimeter cube. 1040 centimeter cube. That will be your volume. Now here, find the volume of the sphere whose radius is 3 centimeter. So radius is 3 centimeter. Volume of a sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube. So 4 over 3 pi is 3.14 and r is 3 cube. So 3 cube is basically 27. 3 times 3 times 3. So it will be 4 by 3 times 3.14 times 27. If you cancel it, 27 by 3, 3 times 1, and it is 9. And 9 times 4 is 36. 36.3.14. So let's multiply. As I told you, I'm assuming this as a non-calculator paper. So I'm showing you working. Multiply. 6 times 4 is 24. Carry 2. 6 times 1 is 6 and 2, 8. 6 times 3 is 18. Now 3 times 4 is 12. Carry 1. So 3 times 1 is 3 and 1, 4. And 3 times 3 is 9. If you add 4, 8 and 2, 10. Carry 1. 8 and 1, 9 and 4, 13. Carry 1. 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 11. 11304. And point is after 2 digits, so you can put point here. So 113.04 okay, centimeter cube. That will be your volume of a sphere. Okay, next question. If you see here, find the value of 27 over 8 to the power 1 by 3. So basically here is power 3. So we need to try 27 should be some power of 3, 8 should be some power of 3. So 27 we can write down 3 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 3, and 1 by 3 is already there. Now their combined power 3 we can write down 3 by 2 to the power 3, and 1 by 3 is already there. So this 3 is cancelled. So answer is 3 over 2. Okay. Next question. Question number 20. Here it is given 5 into 10 to the power 3 times 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. If you multiply, 5 times 2 is 10, 3 and minus 2 becomes 10 to the power 1, and 10 to the power 1 is basically 10, so it will be 100. Yeah, so answer is 100, that is ordinary number. Work out this question. Here it is given 0.06 times 0.30 and 3 and 0.01. So my method is, if we get rid of this decimal, yeah, so if we get rid of this decimal, so what we need to do, just because here point is after 1 2 3 and 4 digit, so get rid of this point and divide by 4 zeros here, 40. Now so whenever you get rid of point, then always increase 0 in the opposite direction. Like from numerator, if you see count 1 2 3 4, point is after 4 digit, remove the point and put 4 zeros here with 1. Here point is after 2 digit, so point is after 2 digit, so just get rid of this point because we are removing point from bottom, so then put 2 zeros in the top. Here remove point from top, then put 2 zeros in the bottom. Yeah, so see how many zeros we can cancel. Yeah, so this 100 and this 100 will be cancelled out. What is left over? That is 6 from here, 3 from here, this 1, and then 10,000. 1 2 3 4, so 6 times 3 is 18 divided by 1000, 10,000. So you can write down 18 into 10 to the power minus 4. Yeah, or you can write down 1.8 10 to the power minus 3. Okay, so that should be your answer. Now find the value of 5 to the power 4. 5 to the power 4 means 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125, and 125 times 5, if you want, you can multiply it. 5 times 5 is 25, carry 2. 5 times 2 is 10, and 11, 12, carry 1. 5 times 1 is 5 and 6, so answer is 625. Okay, question number 23. Here is a number machine, so input times 3, then take away 4, then you get output. Yeah, work out the output when the input is 4. So input is 4, so 4 times 3, take away 4, so 4 times 3 is 12, 12 take away 4 is 8, so answer will be 8. Now work out the input when the output is 11. So suppose input is x, so x times 3 minus 4, and output is 11. So let's do plus 4 both side. So we got 3x equal to 11 plus 4 is 15, divide by 3 both sides, so x we got 5, so input is 5. Okay, show that there is a value of the input for which the input and output value same. So input and output value same, so let's take input value is y and output value is also y. So if input value is y, so it will be y times 3, take away 4, and that should be equal to output value. Why? Because input and output values are same. So we can write down this equation, and this one 3y minus 4 equal to y. Yeah, so let's write down here 3y minus 4 equal to y. So let's do plus 4 both side. Yeah, so we got 3y equal to y plus 4. Now minus y both side, so we got 2y because this is cancelled equal to 4, and y divide by 2 both sides, so y we got 2. Next question 24. Sorry, Ali invested 400 pounds, so again invested, so same formula, but we need to see whether they are asking compound or simple interest. Ali invested 405 years in saving account. The account pays simple interest. Yeah, so here we are applying simple interest, that is SI. is PRT divided by 100. P is the amount invested, okay. R is the rate and T is the time. This is simple interest formula, yeah. So here P is 400, rate is 10 and time is 5 and divide by 100. So these two zeros cancelled out. 4 times 10 is 40 and 40 times 5, that is 200. So that will be the simple interest. Work out the total amount of the interest Ali get. So Ali is getting 200 pound as an interest. And what will be the total amount at the end of 5 years? So total amount will be, he is getting 400, it's his own amount, and 200 as an interest. So total 600. So total interest is 200 and total amount is 600 pound. Yeah. Now here a metal box has a weight of 8 into 10 to the power 3 grams. Find in standard form the weight of 10 of these metal. So you just times by 10. So 8 into 10 to the power 3 and times by 10. So just power will be increased. So it will be 8 into 10 to the power 4. Easy peasy. Yeah. Now question number 26. Here 60% of the students at a school walk to school and work out the percent of a school who do not walk to the school. So what we need to do here, so 60% of students at a school walk to the school. Work out the percent of students who do not walk to the school. So it is 60%. So 100 take away 60. 100 take away 60, that is 40% do not walk to the school. Yeah. Make T as a subject. So W equal to 3T plus 11. So we need to make T as a subject. So let's do minus 11 both sides. So we got W minus 11 equal to 3T. T should be all alone here. T should be all alone. So divide by 3 both sides. So this 3 will be cancelled. And we got W minus 11 over 3, that is equal to T. So T as a subject. Now next question. Here it is given 5f minus f plus 2f. 5f minus f, that is 4f. So 5f minus f, that is 4f. 4f plus 2f, that is 6f. Yeah. Now here multiply number into number. 2 times 8 is 16. M times n is mn. Either you write this or either you write this. Both are same. 16 mn or 16 nm. T square plus t square. So t square plus t square becomes 2t square. Yes, like one triangle plus one triangle, you write two triangles. Similarly, t square plus t square, you write down 2t square. That's your answer. Okay. Now 29. Ellie makes hats. She makes at least 17 hats per hour. So it means in 1 hour she is making 17 hats in 1 hour, right? In 1 hour she is making 17 hats. She is paid 46p for each hat. 46p. So for 17 hats, how much it will be? 17 times 46. So let's multiply. 7 times 6 is 42. Carry 4. 7 times 4 is 28 and 4 32. Now 1 times 6 is 6 and 1 times 4 is 4. So it will be 2. 6 into 8, 782 pence. So it will be 782 pence. So for 17 hats, she will get 782 pence. Okay. He is a waiter. He works 35 hours and is paid a total 350 pound here. So 1 hour, in 1 hour, how much he will get? So 350 divided by 35, that is 10 pound. Yeah. He is getting 10 pound per hour. Okay, show that Ellie's hourly rate of pay is less than the Reed's hourly. So her hour, so she is making 1 hour, that is 17 hats, so 782p. If you divide by 100, so it will be £7.82. So definitely this price is lower than this. So yes, so we have shown our working. So Ellie's per hour price is less. Yeah. Okay. Now next one is uh, here question number 30. Here are two fractions, 7 over 5 and 5 over 7. So which fraction is, work out which of the fraction is closer to 1. So one is 7 over 5 and 5 over 7. Okay, so if you divide this top number by 5, so you could put point here and 0. Okay, sorry, my mistake here. So divide top number 7 by 5. So 5 times 1 is 5, it is 2. Put point and 0, and 5 times 4 is 20. So this is equal to 1.4. Okay, now divide this 5, this is 1.4. Okay, 1.4. Now divide this 5 by 7, so put point 0. 7 times 7 is 49. Yeah, so we got 1. Point is already there, so it is 0.71. So this is 0.71 and this is 1.4. So which one is closest to 1? So if you see the difference of 1.4 and 1, so it is 0.4. If you see difference of 1 from 0.71, so 10 take away 1 is 9, 9 take away 7 is 2, so 0.29. So which one is more closer? So definitely this number is more closer, 5 over 7. So that should be your answer. Yeah, so because this difference is less. Next one is, here are 20 students, those who got in a French test marks 76, 82, blah blah blah. Show these information in stem and leaf diagram. Yeah, so we need to show this in stem and leaf diagram. So let's show it. So let's draw the diagram here, stem and leaf diagram. So first small number is 64. If you see here, 64. So write down 6 here and 64. The next number will be 67, then 69 here, 69, and there is one more 69, so it will be 9. Now next number is 70, so this is 70, and there is one more 70, so there will be one more 0. Then 71, so it is 71, and then 75, so it is 75. Then there are, this is 176, there are 276, so we'll put 26, and there's 177. Okay, now next one is 80, so 8 and 0, 80. Is there any other 80? Yes, there's another 80. Then 82, this is 81, so this is 81. Is there any other 81? Yes, there's one 81 here. Then 82, and then 84, and then 87, and last one is left, 91 and 94. So 91 and 94. This is a stem and leaf diagram, and you can show your key like 6 and 4. This first one is equal to 64. Okay, show this information on a stem and leaf diagram. So you must show your key. Now the next bit is They are saying one of the student is going to be chosen at random. The pass mark in the French test is 71. So pass mark is 71. Omar writes the probability that this student failed the French test is 1 over 4. So Omar says that probability is 1 over 4 if he fails it. Yeah, so we need to prove that Omar is wrong. Yeah, so because if you count them, there are 20 members here. So there are 20 members, and if we calculate the lower quartile, that is 1 by 4 of 20, that is coming 5. Yeah, so 5 students will be failing. 5 students will be failing. So if we count here 5 students, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 students, but there are 270 here, 5 students. So Omar says the probability that the student failed test is 1 by 4. So we need to show French test is Omar wrong. So we need to check whether Omar is wrong or right here. So now, so if you see 1 by 4 of 20 is 5. So as per this data, 5 students are failing. But if you see here, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 students are failing, but all 6 students, there are 2 students who got 70 and 70 marks here. So as per the data, Omar is not wrong. So we can say number of students, those who are failing, 6 here. So number of students who are failing, they are 6, but 2 students got 70 and 70 marks here. So as per this explanation, Omar is not wrong. So you can say Omar is not wrong. Yeah. Now question number 32. Here it is given, complete this table. Okay. So so what we need to do, just multiply 12 times 3n, that is n is 12. So 12 times 3, 36. 36 plus 2, so it will be 38. Yeah. Now we need to calculate n. So 3n plus 2 is 47. So 3n plus 2 equal to 47. Sorry, this is 7 minus 2 both sides. So 3n is 45 and divide by 3 both sides. So 45 divided by 3, that is 15. So this number will be 15, 38 and 15. Question number 33. Here it is going to complete the two-way table. Yeah. So complete the two-way table. So it is 12, it is 4 and it is 5. Yeah. So if you add 5 plus 4, 9. 9 and 9, and this should be 3. So 9 plus 3, it should be 12. Yeah. Now here 3 plus 7 becomes 10. There is 4, so it should be 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. Yeah. And here it should be 18. So 18 take away 5, that is 13. 13 take away 7, that is 6. So it will be 6, and 6 and 5 is 11. So we have completed the table. Now here Arshad delivers a parcel on this bike. He starts from his home, and here is a travel graph for the 40 minutes of Arshad's journey. What time did Arshad started his journey? So definitely, if you see, he started his journey at 1300 hours. So write down here 1300. Okay. Arshad had to stop to deliver each parcel. How long in minute did he stop? How long in minutes did his first stop take here? So first stop. So if you see here, it is 13, it is 13:10. Yeah. So this will be 13:05. Yeah. This will be nearly 13:05. So you can say 4 to 5 here, 4 to 5 minutes you can say. And what is the difference, what is the distance between the two stops shown on the travel graph? So what is the distance? So if you see here, so 13 two stops here, 1340 3.4. So what is the distance between the two stops shown on the travel graph here? Okay, so let's do it. So if you see, this is your second stop, so it is 2, and this is nearly 6 here, 6. So 2 take away 6, so 2 take away 0.6, it will be 1.4. Now what else they are asking? At 1340, Arshad stopped for 10 minutes to deliver his last parcel. So 1340, so he stayed for 10 minutes. So 1340 to 1350 he stayed. So we can, for 10 minutes, so we can draw this graph. Yeah, 10 minutes he stayed there to deliver the parcel. Then what else they are saying? He then cycled home at a steady speed, and Arshad got home at 14:15. So 14:15 he got home. So this is 14:10 and this is 14:15. So from here he came here. Okay, so now complete the travel graph to show this information. So you can see we have shown the graph here. So 1340 3.5, yeah, and then he's coming back. So this is the graph we have shown. Now here are four-sided spinner, question number 35, and five-sided spinner. Jeff is going to spin in each spinner once. Each spinner will land on a number. Jeff will get his score by adding these two numbers together. So remember, Jeff will get his score by adding these two numbers together. Complete the possibility space diagram for each possible score. Yeah, and we need to find the probability that Jeff gets and a score of 3. So let's do it. So if you see here, 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3. So similarly, if we fill this table, 2 and 2 becomes 4, yeah, and 3 and 2 becomes 5, and this will be 6. Similarly, it is 4, then this will be 5, 6, and 7, and this is 5, and it will be 6, 7, and 8, and this is 6, and 2 and 5 becomes 7, and it is 8 and 9. So we have completed this table. Now find the probability that Jeff gets a score of 3. So a score of 3, how many scores he got? 3. So here a score of 3, so just 2. So we can say 2 out of total chances 20. So 2 out of 20, that is 1 over 10. Okay, so now next part they are saying a score of 5 or more. A score of 5 or more. So a score of 5 or more. So a score of 5 or more, how many are there? So let's do it. 5 or more, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 and 13. So it will be 13 out of 20. A score of 5 or more. So 13 over 20. Now, so and this 1 5 is also left. Yeah. So it will be, instead of 13, it will be 14 over 20, and if you simplify it, it will be 7 over 10. So answer is 7 over 10. Now next one is here, complete the value of y equal to 3 over x. So y is 3 over x, and we need to calculate this value. So if you divide 3 by 0.5, so it will be 6. So 0.5 will be 6. Yeah. Now next one will be, okay, so this is 6. Now if you it is 3 over x. If divide 3 by 3, then you will get 1. And if you divide 3 by 5, if you divide 3 by 5 for this value, so divide 3 by 5.0, so it will be 0.6, and divide by 6, so 3 over 6, that is 1 over 2. 1 over 2 is 0.5. Yeah. So on the grid, draw the graph of y equal to 3 over x from 0.5. So if you see, so first value is 0.5 and 6. So let's write down here. First value is 0.5 and 6. Then it is second value is 1 and 3. Then 2 and 1.5, 3 and 1, 4 and 0.75. Okay, and so on. Then 5 and 0.6, and the last value is 6 and 0.5. Okay, so let's plot it. So if you see 0.5, x is 0.5 and 6. So 0.5, this is 1, and 0.5 will be somewhere here, 0.5, and it is 6. Yeah, so this is done. 1 and 3, so this is 1 and 3. Now 2 and 1.5, so x is 2 and 1.5, 3 and 1, so this is done. 4 and 0.75, so 4 and 0.75 will be somewhere here. Then 5 and 0.6 will be little down, and then 6 and 0.5 will be middle. So if you join them, so then this graph comes like this. Okay, this is your graph. Now on the grid, complete the diagram of parallelogram. So if you see, this corner is going 1, 2, 3, and 1 step up. So let's go 1, 2, and 3, and 1 step up. So this is coming here, right? So now, so let's join them. So this will be your parallelogram. This is just 1 mark question. Okay, so now here 200 people live in a village. So 23 people do not have a garden. 23 people do not have a garden. So do not have a garden, it means they are 23, and rest 177 they have garden. Okay, now 10 males do not have a garden. So 10 males do not have a garden. So do not have a garden was this. So 10 males do not have a garden. So it is 10, and 23 take away 10, it will be 13, right? Now next one will be 95 people are male. So 95 people are male. So 10 males do not have a garden and 95 people are male. So what we need to do, so 10 is already here, so 95 are male, so 10 is already here, so it is left with 85, and 177 take away 85, this will be 92. Yeah, write down the probability of this. One of the people who does not have a garden is chosen. So does not have a garden. This is does not have a garden. It is chosen, and write the probability that this person is female. So for female, uh, here it is 13. 13 out of 23. So this will be 13 out of 23. So now let's see what else we can ask. 13 out of 23. Next question. If you see here, there are apple trees. They are 45. Pear tree 20. So apple tree 45, pear tree 20, and plum tree 25. If we add them 45 plus 20 plus 25, then it becomes 90. Now the pictogram shows this information. Complete the key for the pictogram. There are 90 fruit trees in the orchard, 45 apple tree, 20 pear tree, and 25 plum tree. So if you count the triangles, yeah, how many triangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So total 18. So 90, if we divide by 18, so we got 5. So it means one triangle is equal to 5. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to show all this in a pie chart. So what we can do? So apple tree is 45. So 45 divide by total and times by 360. So 90, it will be 4, and 45 times 4, that is 180 degree. Okay, apple. Now for pear, it is 20 out of 90 times 360. Again, 360 divided by 90 is 4, so it will be 80 degree. Plum, so it is 25 divided by 90 into 360. So it is 4, so it is 100 degree. So first of all, let's make apple. So if we join this line, so this will be okay. So this will be so so this angle will be 180 degree for apple. Okay, plum is 100 degree, so plum is 100 degree, so this will be 90, and little bit extra we can use compass here, so this will be 100 degree, that is for plum, and whatever is left over, that is 80 degree, and 80 degrees for pear. Yeah. Now next question. You can use compass and protractor in the exams. Now question number 40, here it is in the incomplete pictogram shows the information about the number of cycles sold in a shop on Tuesday, Wednesday, and on Thursday. Yeah. Now a total 20 cycles were sold on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you add them 1, 2, 3, 4, this half and half will be 5. Yeah. So it means 20 divide by 5, then you get 4. Yeah. So it means this one circle of this is representing 4. Now they are saying 8 cycles were sold on Friday. So for Friday, so there will be 2 circle like this. Yeah. And on Saturday, 15. So 15. So this will be 4, 8, 12, and there will be a 3/4 here. So we are going to make circle like this, 3/4. Yeah. So this will be 3/4. So use this information to complete the diagram. So this is what diagram will be. So now this is done. Now there's another question. Here it is given. Graham has a fair red 6-sided dice and the blue 8-sided dice here. The red dices are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 6, and there are blue dices can land on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Graham is going to roll both dice. Complete the probability diagram. So if he lands on a 6, so there are 6, so it will be 1 over 6 here, and if it is 1 over 6, then it will be 5 over 6 for red dice, and for blue dice, so it will be total 8 outcomes, so it will be 1 over 8, and this will be 7 over 8. Similarly here, this is 1 over 8 and 7 over 8. Now they are saying work out the probability that neither dice will land on 6. So does not land on 6, that is 5 by 6. Does not land on 6 is 7 by 8. If you multiply top number, 5 times 7 is 35. 8 times 6 is 48. So this will be your answer. Nice and easy. Now here, question 42. Complete the table for y equal to 6 over x. Yeah, 6 over x. So this question is repeated already. So if you see, so this question we have done it here. So it is just a by mistake. So this is exactly the same question. So here it is given 3 over x, and here it is 6 over x. Yeah, so just difference of 3 and 6. So if you want, you can do it. So 6 divided by 0.5, so it will be 60 divided by 5, that is 12. So this number will be 12. Okay, now here is 1.5, so let's 6 divided by 1.5, so it will be 4. Now 6 divided by 3, so it will be 2. Okay, so similarly, okay, so it is 12, 4, 2. This will be 1.2 and this will be 1, and we can plot this graph here. So let's write down the point here. So first point is 0.5 and 12, then 1 and 6, then 15, sorry, 1.5 and 4, then 2 and 3, 3 and 2. Let's 3 and 2, 4 and 1.5, then 5 and 1.2, and 6 and 1. So let's plot this. So 0.5 and 12, so this will be 0.5 and it is 12, 0.5 and 12, then 1 and 6, so this is 1 and 6, then this is done, 1.5 and 4, 1.5 and 4, then 2 and 3, then 3 and 2, then 4 and 1. This is 1, 1.5, 5 and 1.2, and 6 and 1. Okay, so this graph is coming like this. Okay, so next question number 43. Complete the table. Here is given half x y equal to x by 2 minus 1. Yeah, so if we put minus 1 here, so it will be minus 1 by 2 and minus 1. So minus 1 and minus 1 by 2, if we simplify, so it will be minus 1 and minus 2, that is minus 3 over 2, that is minus 1.5. If we put 0, then it will be 1. If we put 1 here, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, okay, so let's do it here, 1 by 2. So minus 2 minus 1.5 minus 1, then this will be minus 0.5, 2 and 0, and 3, 0.5. Yeah, and we can plot this graph. So first value is minus 2 and minus 2. So minus 2 and minus 2 will be here. This is minus 2 and minus 2 here. Then minus 1 and minus 1.5. So this is minus 1 and minus 1.5. Then 0 and minus 1. Then 1 and minus 0.5. Then 2 and 0. 3 and 0.5. Yeah, so if we draw a line, then it will be like this. Okay, so this will be your graph. Now they are saying use your graph to find the value of x when y is 0.3. So when y is 0.3, so 0.3, if you see it will be 0.5 and 0.3 will be this. So let's take 0.3. So 0.3 will be so this value will be like 2.5. So x will be 2.5 or 2.6. Okay, now here y equal to x square minus x minus 6. So let's put the value minus 2 here. Y equal to x square minus x minus 6. If we put minus 2 here, so minus 2 square minus minus 2 minus 6. So minus 2 square is 4 plus 2 minus 6. 4 plus 2 6, minus 6 is 0. So this value will be 0. Okay, similarly this value will be minus 4, and if we put 1 here, so 1 is minus 4, and for 2 again it is 0. Okay, and for 3, if we put 3 here, 3 square is 9 minus 3 minus 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So we put 3 here. 3 square is 9 minus 3 minus 6. So that is 0. Okay, so on the grid, just we need to plot this value. So minus 3 and 6. Now minus 2 and 0. Then minus 1 and minus 4. So minus 1 and minus 4. This value. Then minus 1 minus 4. Then 0 and minus 6. X 0 and minus 6. So 0 and minus 6 will be x 0 and minus 6. Next value is 1 and minus 4. So this is 1 and minus 4, and 2 0. So 2 0 will be here, and we can join this. So we can plot this. Okay, so this will be your graph. Okay, and then they are saying use your graph to find the solution when it is -2. So when it is -2, so for -2, so this is the line we are going to take. So -2 will be like this here. So let's take -2 line here. So let's take -2 line. It will be like this. Okay, so this value will be your answer, and this value will be answer. Okay, so sorry about that. So if we draw the graph, then graph will be coming like this. Okay, and the line -2 is going from here. So this value and this value will be your answer, right? So it will be, this is playing here. 1 minute. Let me draw it again. Sorry. Here. So this is 2.6. So this value will be 2.6. And this will be -1.6 or 7. Yeah. So -1.6 or 7. Yeah. -1.6 and -2.6. So let's go for another question. Okay. So there are 60 students in a college. 20 students study French and Spanish. So these are 20 students. They are studying French and Spanish. 13 students study French. Okay. And a total of 43 students study Spanish. So because they are 20, yeah, so 43 take away 20, so 23 is coming here. 23 studying Spanish and 4 are outside, those who are not doing anything. Write down the probability that this student study neither French or nor Spanish. So there are 4 students, so 4 out of 60, that is 1 over 15, they are not studying anything. So if we see another question,